Is up, Sagittarius? How are you all doing? This is Vicky from Valkyrie Tarot coming at you for the Love and Soulmate readings for the first half of April, so about the 1st to the 15th. And just so that you guys are aware, I am actually extending my discounted readings until April 15th as well. So $5 for 5 minutes, $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes. If you're interested, you can contact me below. Everything's in the description box on how we can get that all set up for you. That being said, why don't we get started, huh, Sag? And it has been a crazy couple months, hasn't it? Let's see if we can get some good news for you. I'm going to push this back just a little bit so we have more room. All right. Soulmate reading for Sagittarius, first half of April, 1st to the 15th. Seven of Wands, no longer feeling defensive about something. Perhaps you're being able to move forward from a disagreement. Let's get one more good one. Okay. First card is you. We have the Queen of Swords, Libran energy, but in reverse. So when we see it like this, this is the bitch card, sorry to say. This is a woman who is no longer able to keep her intellect in check over her emotions. So her emotions are kind of feeding out. So she's going to come out as cold. She's going to say something. She's going to come out. She's going to snap. And it's going to be blunt and to the truth. So let me be really honest. Air signs don't lie. When they come out in a negative aspect, they're going to say something hurtful, but it's going to be the truth. They're just not going to care if they hurt you or not. That's the whole thing. Very similar. So it's a Libran energy, but when this comes out, I almost think of it as like a Scorpio sting. Like people that are Scorpios are known to kind of be not vengeful, but they have like this verbal weapon that they will just come out and be like, yeah, well, at least my favorite color isn't teal. You know, like something like that. You don't know it's going to affect you, but then like 5-6 days down the line, it grows like a seed in your brain and you're like, wait, what? Anyways, all right, Sag, your loved one is the Two of Pentacles over here. So they're not in balance. They're still trying to find some balance here. It could be financial balance, could be just stability of the relationship balance, emotional balance. We're still looking for that, okay? Energy between the two of you is the Four of Pentacles. So a lack of stability wherein someone is no longer playing it close to the chest. They're being a little free giving of either their emotions or their finances right now. The challenge is the Hanged Man in reverse. Pisces energy. This is a stalling. This is someone being very stubborn and not wanting to see it from a different point of view. And the blockage is the Page of Cups. I swear to God, there are upright cards. Page of Cups is also Piscean energy. This, when we see it in reverse, is not making an offer of affection. It also is a failure to accept an apology. Okay. Past situation, from your point of view, that's currently affecting you is the Death card in reverse. Scorpion energy. This is a fighting change, fighting a transition, not wanting to let go of something in order to move forward. Past situation from your loved one's point of view. See, I told you there's upright. The Ten of Wands. So there's been a burden. Someone's been carrying a burden, probably quietly, independently, not really sharing too much about what they're carrying. But their burden's almost done. They're almost finished with whatever they are dealing with. Outcome from your point of view, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Kind of debating on whether or not you want to give this a final go. You know, the Nine of Wands is someone who's very exhausted and they've been through so many battles, but they are standing one last time. When we see it in reverse, it's someone contemplating whether or not they want to give it a final go. All right. Outcome from your loved one's point of view is the Moon, Cancerian and Pisces energy. When we see the Moon in reverse, this is someone who is going to be revealing a truth, or a truth is going to be revealed that is going to change everything. You know what I mean? Like that it's something that has been hidden for a very long time that will suddenly, the moonlight will be shown over it and the truth will be revealed. Overall outcome is the Six of Swords in reverse. Not being able to sail out of out of rough seas into calmer waters. And underneath we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, meaning that we are no longer stuck in a feeling of entrapment, a feeling of being smothered. Keep in mind, Eight of Swords is a mental anguish. It is a mental anxiety card, but the person is self-bound. They are able to untie themselves, take the blindfold off, and be able to realize that there are no swords in front of them. They can free themselves at any time. It's all about perception. Whatever they are seeing is causing them to think that they are trapped, but they are not really physically trapped, okay? All right, let's get some clarification for you, Sag. What is this Queen of Swords about? The Queen of Wands popped out. All right. So this could be in reference to another woman, or it could be in reference to the fact that you, Sag, stepped forward into your own power and you were like, oh, no, I am this person. I don't get treated like this, okay? The Queen of Wands is very much she's the red carpet queen. She's sexy, she's confident, she's intuitive. She is someone who demands respect and demands attention, okay? Very ego-centralized. Queen of Wands is also usually, oh my God, I'm blanking. Aries energy, sorry. What is this Two of Pentacles over here? Why is there a lack of balance? Yeah, Six of Swords here, because there's something going on between the two of you. There's an emotional upheaval between the two of you that needs to be solved. It looks like you guys are still going to be working on it, but let's see if we can get some more guidance here. What's this Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. Okay. So the pain, whatever's been going on between the two of you is almost at an end. It's not completely finalized yet. It's almost there. So a cycle is almost finished. Yeah. Because someone's no longer being defensive about things. So either you or your loved one, there was a defensiveness in the past that may have actually caused, frustration between the two of you. But I feel like someone's being open and honest here, and they're letting themselves be vulnerable. They're admitting that they're uncomfortable, that they're in pain, and they're no longer wanting to fight or wanting to be in a conflict. Yeah, Hanged Man over here is being confirmed with the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. So there might have been a breakup here. You guys had a strong connection at one point. Yeah, but there was fights. There was fights and arguments that were making it really hard. So maybe that's what's stalling you guys right now, is you guys still care about each other perhaps. But there's still something about whatever's causing this quarrel between the two of you needs to be discussed and ironed out. Yeah. And there's no offer of forgiveness. There's no offer of affection because you guys are still healing from a heartbreak here. What's this heartbreak about? What's this healing about? Yeah, because you're both unhappy about how this went. You're both unhappy about it. You probably both really cared about each other. Oh, all right. Death card being confirmed with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Kind of having to learn to go your own way. Like, feeling left out in the cold, but when we see it in reverse, it's no longer feeling like you're left out in the cold. It's being able to see it from a different perception and being like, well, I don't need anyone to help me. I can do it myself. You know what I mean? It's learning how to self-soothe. It's learning how to rise up and pull up your own bootstraps, Yeah, again, Death card in reverse, Scorpionic energy. It's still resisting that change, though. What is this change? Can I get a clarification on the Death card? I'm sorry. It's just a little confusing. Yeah. So you need to let yourself change. You need to be able to realize that you can go this alone if you have to. Because whatever happened in the past, you didn't want to change. You had to go this alone, but you're still trapped. You're not letting yourself change. You get what I'm saying? Like you're stuck in old cycles. And because of that, you can't be this committed person in this relationship that is needed for your loved one. You can't be this mother, this Taurus energy over here with the Queen of Pentacles. You are unable to be the stability that they need right now because you are not letting yourself grow and transform. You're stuck in your own energy. And that might be that Queen of Wands. That's that ego. Like, why do I have to change? Truth is, everybody changes in relationships. If you love someone, you're going to change without even realizing it. Or you're going to work to change to be a better person for them. That's what love is. What's this Ten of Wands about? What was this burden over here? Yeah. The burden was not having a stable foundation for a family and not having a stable union or home to come home to type of thing. Yeah, and there's your Queen of Swords. That's you. So you are their past burden. You wanted... I think you both wanted a relationship, but I think what was happening is your loved one really wanted a stable future with you. And you were unable to give that stable future because there was something in your foundation here that wasn't allowing you to completely change and come into yourself. You couldn't be the stable Queen of Pentacles that they needed. So, I mean, you're the Queen of Swords. That's you in the past. That was the burden that they were feeling. Yeah, and your outcome over here is the Three of Cups. So where you weren't sure if you wanted to, you know, give it a go, or like rev up for a final go. Three of Cups is a reunion. It's getting together over drinks. It's talking. It's socializing. It can sometimes be an apology or forgiveness. Again, cups are emotions, but it's all about, you know, getting out, being social, spending time with your friends, and perhaps communicating with your loved one. Like, hey, when this is all over, when we're allowed to actually leave our houses, can we just meet up and talk? Let's just talk. Like, I just want to know what we can do to like even this all out. You know what I mean? Because that's what the Queen of Swords is. It's Libra. It's wanting to have an even give and take. It's balance. It's justice, you know? And to confirm that Seven of Pentacles, the way that you're gonna get there, the way that you're gonna get to the Three of Cups is by, you know, waiting it out, being committed to this and seeing where it goes. It's going to be a long time coming, and that can be hard for you, Sag. You're a fire sign. Fire signs and water signs are usually like, let's do this now. But you're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to wait it out, and you're going to have to put the time in and put the effort in to see how this goes. The Moon for your loved one, confirmed with the Four of Wands. Okay, so that's the Twin Flame card. That's also the marriage card. It's a partnership card. It's a family card. It is also stability. It is the four walls of a house. It is the four walls of a temple. It is the four walls of a pyramid. You get what I'm saying? Structure, stability is number 4. But this is a really great card here. So in order to get there, so that's what's going to be revealed, is they might reveal that, you know, they wanted this with you too, but they needed stability. And the way we're going to get there, are you ready for it? Oh, is that King of Pentacles. Came out to say hello. Capricorn energy. So the way that they're going to get there is by offering and being a committed, stable partner for you, in hopes that you can turn this Queen of Pentacles around, because now we have a partnership. Okay, this is definitely a partnership, but Sag, you need to work on something within you. You're fighting a change. You're fighting a change, and it made it very difficult for your other person to commit to you. Yep. In order to sail out a rough season, calmer waters, we got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a stable new beginning. It is a promise of a new beginning. It could also mean financial security, okay, as well, if we're talking about it that way. Wow. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Sometimes Ace of Wands can also mean a new job as well, but this is definitely a passionate new beginning. And let's just get one more. Yep. And letting go of the anxiety and the disappointment. And just realizing that you guys are able to come together. You guys are able. Yep. And seeing it from the other. The way you're going to get through this is being able to see it from the other person's perspective. Okay. You both need to do it. All right. But right now, the energy of the deck is the Page of Wands. So there's a lack of confidence, a lack of courage to be able to communicate or move forward about this passion at this time. Okay. All right. Let's get some. What is the current energy here? 3 cards. That's coming out. Spirit of the Apple, test, offer, temptation. So there's probably going to be communication between the two of you at some point. I'm not seeing a blocking of communication, to be honest. I'm just seeing a lot of rough energy here. Spirit of the Key, solution, wisdom, spiritual knowledge. Yeah, that's calling on you. That's what that Death card is. It's spiritual growth. So it's calling on you to step into your spiritual development, your spiritual growth, and be able to move forward. And Spirit of the Past, nostalgic, aching, old flame. Yep. So this person here, probably an ex, probably someone you used to be with, someone that you care about very fondly, and cares about you. But you guys broke up because of all the fighting, because of whatever the reason was. But I think it really stems from the fact that you didn't allow yourself to grow spiritually. It's like you came into this thinking you were ready, but your ego definitely was, your ego, both of you, the egos definitely impacted how you guys were able to move forward. Message from your loved one is, I don't think I can take your reaction right now. Okay, so in the past, you are a fire sign, Sag, so you might have lost your temper in the past, and maybe that's what the issue was. Wow. All right. Message from the universe. The universe just wants to get this reading over with here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, I think that's wedding. This situation includes marriage. You know, that's that 4 of Wands up top. And last one. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. All right. So, the universe is telling you, if you want this to move forward, you guys, again, that 3 of Cups, reaching out, being able to, you know, have an honest conversation about what's going on, putting it all out there, being honest about your emotions, let yourself be vulnerable. There might be a wedding for you guys in the future. There might not be. It just kind of depends on how you guys move forward from this. But at the end of it, it's healing family issues. And this is something that's super important. Family issues or how you were brought up can dictate how you love in the future. There's a whole bunch of books out there about it, but in summary, there's this thing called attachment disorders. And I hate to use the word disorder because it's not like something's wrong. It's just that it's how we are raised. It's how our parents treated us and our perception of what love was in our first, arguably probably 3 to 5 years of life. So if we had a really stable upbringing, if we wanted for nothing, and our parents were always there and we never felt abandoned, or we never felt ashamed, or we never felt hurt or left or anything like that, then we're going to grow up to be very stable people. Okay. In the reality, things happen. Sometimes parents have to work 2 jobs. Sometimes, you know, a parent leaves and you're raised with one parent, or you're raised by someone else because both parents are gone. You know, things happen in our youth, in our childhood, that we don't remember because our memories don't stretch that far back. And the funny thing is it still sticks in our subconscious. It really impacts who we are. Some of us become very avoidant. We don't know how to deal with people that are very emotional or anxious. And when people get like that, it makes us uncomfortable because it triggers something in us and we want to push them away. And likewise, on the flip side, you have people that are very anxious and needy because their perception of love is to always have someone there to help with their emotional issues. And then in the middle, you have people that's the sliding scale in between, that are stable but can shift a little bit to the anxious side, can shift a little bit to the avoidant side. You can read more about it, obviously. There's also the anxious avoidant, which is funny, which is a combination of both of these but not stable in between. And that's usually someone who had to go through a lot of really tough things in their upbringing. And can definitely, what I'm saying is, can definitely impact how you perceive your adult relationships in the future. Sorry if that was really long and drawn out. I just gave you guys a psychology lesson. Anyways, Sag, hopefully this resonated with you guys. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. If it didn't, that's totally cool. I will catch you guys in a couple weeks. Deuces!